Well, hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. My name is Mitchell Osborn. It's over here this time, right? So this is your animal ally message. And what I have been just encouraging you to do, if the animal ally that I'm going to be talking about in just a moment shows up in your life, and this is a unique one, and it's actually lining up with the weekly tarot card that I did. So if it shows up in your life, really pay attention, especially when they're unusual like this one. So the animal ally this time is Puffin. So if you come across this video just for the next 7 days, maybe as much as 14 days, just be aware of the Puffin energy. And just like I said, I've said this in previous videos, it could show up on a t-shirt, on a meme. I live in Florida. Chances of me seeing a puffin's not really gonna be there unless I go to a zoo or something like that. But the puffin represents the Fool in the Arc Animal Tarot and Oracle deck. So that is about beginnings and starts. The puffin can be your totem from birth. So it could be one that you've been strongly tied to from birth. And you could find yourself really tied to family, to home, to things like that, because that's what the puffin totem represents. The puffin spirit, it may be a message for you this week that it's time to set off on some new journey, and maybe one of internal and introspective, where you're looking a little bit deeper inside your life. So if you need to step into puffin power as a power animal, this could be where you actually create some sacred time, some sacred space for some self-compassion and self-love. However you stumble across this beautiful creature, this animal ally, just take a time to think, is this a spirit animal, just a quick drive-by message? Is this a totem that has resonated with me for a long time or will now resonate a long time? Or do you need to step into that power of that animal for what you've got going on in your life this week? So that's one way you can use power, spirit, and totem animal allies to your advantage, because they are here to help us. They love us. They want us to grow. They want us to be the best that we can be. So thanks for watching and sharing and subscribing. And like I said, if Puffin shows up, come back to this video, type in the chat. I'd love to see where Puffin is showing up in your life. And if the Fool card shows up, I would say you could connect that back as well, especially if it's very unusual or pops up multiple times. I often will say when I'm working with the animals and people with animal spirit, power, and totem, a butterfly may float across my path and I'm like, oh, that's pretty. But when the butterfly floats across and I'm like, in a moment, I'm drawn to it. I'm like, why am I so drawn to that? That's when it's probably a spirit, a power, or a totem message for me at that moment. Or I'm stopped at a stoplight and it lands on my car. That's awkward. And then it stays on my car as I'm trying not to blow it off at 30 miles an hour. So just be conscious of when you really need to step into their energy and see what's going on, if it's a message for you or not. So again, thanks so much for watching, subscribing, reposting, and commenting below. Have an amazing day. Namaste. Bye-bye.